am somebody. In my heart, I believe it. In my soul, I desire it. In my mind, I can see it. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
We always tell our children, suicide is a very permanent answer to very temporary problems. If you can focus on the fact that the problems will end, you can get through the difficult time.
Everyone's suicide is one that we should try to prevent. Even in years when we have only one completion, that's one too many, because there's a family that's going to be distraught, a family that's going to be grieving for almost a lifetime for the loss of a child.
I mitten av 80-talet var Miami inkörsporten för stora mängder droger. Många skolelever knarkade, våldet ökade och självmordstalen var höga. Situationen blev allt värre och politikerna bestämde sig för att ta krafttag. 1989 startades ett hälsoprogram för skolan, Trust-programmet. En specialistenhet skulle undervisa all skolpersonal, från vaktmästare till rektor, i att känna igen varningstecken på när ett barn mår dåligt. En av de ansvariga för utbildningen är Paula Swopes.
Each and every year, once a month, we train our instructional staff and counselors on issues related to suicide prevention, self-mutilation, which seems to be a new and current trend with our adolescents, substance education, intervention and prevention techniques, and generally speaking, how to cope with family problems.
Om någon på en skola misstänker att en elev mår dåligt kallas barnet direkt till en kurator som gör en utvärdering.
Professional help is readily available at the school side, so teachers can make that referral almost immediately to the counselor. The counselor in turn will meet with the child, interview the child, then the counselor will notify the parents, bring the parent in for a conference. The counselor will then suggest to the parents some community resources where the parent can take the child for ongoing therapeutical counseling.
Samarbetet mellan skolor och hälsoorganisationer ökade. Pengar satsades på så kallade trust-specialister som kompletterar kuratorer och lärare genom att bland annat undervisa i livskunskap och ge eleverna rådgivning.
As an administrator, it gives you a peace of mind when you come to something where a student is in crisis or a student is not able to deal with something. They have the trust counselor who's not only trained, who's experienced in dealing with it, has a deeper understanding of what the student's going through. So it truly is a resource that we pull on all the time.
I think the job is critical. Unless you deal with someone's emotional state and physical state, you can never get them to buy into how important education is. If I'm stressed out at home for you pick the reason why, drugs, divorce, my mom died, whatever situation, my mind isn't ready to come in and learn mathematics, language, arts. It's my job to hopefully lend some stability to the emotional part of their life. And teenager already is a roller coaster ride. Now you add some of the stressful situations that these kids come through and still come to school. It's my job to help give them that stability so they are willing to learn the math, the language, arts, the sciences. I see approximately 60 to 80 kids on a weekly basis in group session. And then I see some kids that I feel need more one-on-one attention individually.
Från förskolan och genom hela skoltiden får eleverna träning i livskunskap. De får lära sig fatta genomtänkta beslut, klara av grupptryck och de får lära sig var de kan få hjälp om de har det svårt.
I think what happens through our program and extending into the community is that our community finds out that when they have problems, they don't have to be by themselves. They can reach out and someone will be there to help them. And that might be the difference between life and death for someone.
Kraftsamlingen har gett effekt. Vid sidan av bättre vapenkontroll och minskande missbruk har självmorden gått ner med nästan 90% sedan Trust-programmet infördes. Självmorden bland ungdomar i Miami har minskat från 8 per 100 000 till färre än 1 per 100 000. Men trots siffrorna är de ansvariga inte nöjda.
Really, we need to look at zero tolerance. None is acceptable, and that's what we strive for. We're looking at zero completions.
I'm unaware why more countries don't implement a program like ours. I know that there is a lot of pressure to have evidence-based results. We have evidence-based results. We have results to show that our program has been effective. We have evidence to show that we directly impact academic achievement. And I believe that our generation and the generation of our children need to understand that they are not alone, that it's not the mentality where tough it out, it'll get better, because sometimes it doesn't get better when you're by yourself. And so I would hope that more countries would open themselves up to initiating a program such as ours.